Now, I'm just going to ask y'all to keep it going for our next comic. She's everyone's favorite ginger. Give it up for Colleen the Ginge!
What's up? Oh, what's up, Dallas? How we doing? Okay. Yeah, I say Dallas like I'm not from here. I'm from here. Wow, oh my gosh, yeah, this is a great crowd. You guys have a lot of energy. Yeah, you guys, yeah. You guys got me all riled up. To be fair though, I'm like a dog. I'm pretty easy to rile up. Yeah, all you gotta do is give me one of these. Whoa! And I'm good to go. Guys, you have no idea how long I've been practicing that fucking bark. Like, do you know how many times I've had to come home from my 9 to 5 after sitting in 30 minutes of traffic just to look myself in the eyes in the mirror and bark? Like, do you know how many bad days I've had at work where I've had to come home and then bark? Like, so many bad, like, there'd be days I come home and I just look like this. Woof. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of weird shit in the mirror lately. Like, do you guys ever look at yourself in the mirror while you're crying? Yeah, me neither. No, I mean, I had a friend recently tell me that I looked really pretty when I cry, so now every time I'm crying, I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, yeah, anyways, back to the barking bit. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just find barking so funny. Like, recently, I downloaded a Hinge. And you know those prompts you put on your profile where it's like, don't hate me if I blank? So I put, don't hate me if I start barking. And like, in order to get ready for this set, every day after work, I would send voice memos of me barking to men. Unsolicited. And like, it was really funny. Like, I would get a lot of laughs. Like, it was a good time, you know, until you get that one weird guy. Yeah. I had this one guy tell me, please get on all fours for me and bark while I start meowing. Yeah. And I was like, okay. But just because you said please. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm done barking. If you want to hear me bark, find me after the show. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not done talking about boys. Yeah, I don't know. I just love talking about boys. Like, boys is kind of like the only thing that lights me up nowadays. Like, I want to hear all of my friends talk about, you know, the boys. Tell me about your ex. Tell me about your type. Like, personally, I used to like skinny guys, but now I like my men with some meat on the bone, so I can just... Yeah, so I consider myself pretty boy crazy for someone who has no roster. Why was that funny? So I've been trying to do all these things that I think will attract guys, like practicing my Borat impression. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just feel like guys love that shit. Like, the other day, this guy was explaining to me how planes fly, and he was like, yeah, so the shape of the wing actually splits the molecules in the air, right? So the molecules on top of the wing are moving faster than the molecules underneath the wing, which then creates pressure and lifts the plane. And I was like, very nice! I like! He did not laugh. I've also been showing guys pictures of my car, because I'm like, this will get them yapping, right? And so I just got a new car. I got a new Ford Bronco. Thank you, yeah. And so I showed the new guy in my office a picture of my car, and he was like, oh my gosh, like I used to own a 1996 Bronco that I'd work on. I was like, okay, cool, yeah. And then he's like, I'll show you a picture of it the next day. So he comes in the office the next day, and he's like, here's the picture, like this is the Bronco I used to work on. I was like, oh yeah, 1996, right? And he was like, oh wait, you know the year? Like, you must really know about cars. So I was like thinking to myself, okay, I think he forgot he told me the year the day beforehand, because otherwise I wouldn't fucking know. But, you know, I'm not gonna tell him that. I want him to think I'm a cool girl, right? Yeah, I'm reeling him in. Yeah, I got him right where I want him. That's right. Come down, mama. Yeah. So anyways, yeah. But then, you know, he was like, then he invited me to his intramural softball team. So now I just think I'm gay. Yeah, I went and played, and I was like, really good. Yeah, so anyways, the next time I see him, like, we start hanging out, and I start talking about boys, and he's like, boys? Like, I thought you were into girls. I was like, nuh-uh. I was like, in fact, I thought you were into me. And he was like, well, I was, until I, you know, saw the Bronco, heard the Borat impression, and I just figured you're off the table. I'm not off the fucking table! No, it's fine, everything's fine, right? Yeah. No, yeah, that's how that went. But it's okay, he knows about it now, right? Me and him, like, now that we've got it all straightened out, guess who has a date next week? Not me. Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate. I think everyone has a crush on me, including my gynecologist. Yeah, that's a crazy transition, right? Yeah, I actually go to a male gynecologist. And, like, first of all, when did we allow males to be a gynecologist? Like, is that allowed? Is that illegal? I feel like that should be illegal. Like, hi, yes, is this the pussy police? I'm scared. So anyways, and you know, the only reason I went to a male gynecologist is because my friend recommended him. And, you know, I don't know what I'm doing, right? It's my first time. So, I went. I faced my fears that day. Good job, you were very brave. And so, you know, I get to the office, I walk up, get to his table, and I put my feet in the stirrups. And I said, giddy up. He said, stop that. Yeah, and then, you know, he's just doing his thing, right? He's like, feeling around, make sure everything looks good, tastes good. And then he's like, okay, you'll see your results in my chart the next day. I'm like, okay. So I go in my chart, and the test results said inconclusive. And I see a message from him that's like, hey, I wasn't able to collect enough cells from your pap smear, so you have to come back and redo it next week. And so me, an empath, was like, he wants to see me. Like, if you want to see me, just say that. So yeah, and then I went and told my friend who recommended him to me. I was like, hey, he told me I actually have to go back and redo the exam. And she was like, oh my God, the same thing happened to me. And I was like, that motherfucker. I thought I was special. Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, I know I talked a lot about boys tonight, but, like, truly, like, I'm just looking for a connection, right? Why was that funny? No, I'm just looking for a connection, right? Like, I just want someone to eventually look at me one day and be like, man, I'm proud, and, you know, that's my wife. Okay, guys, I'm Colleen the Ginge. Thanks for coming out. Yeah.